Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Happy TVU Thursday. Welcome to another episode of The Black Umbrella. Yes, we are back. And we're your hosts. I'm Frenchie.
I'm Nika.
And I'm Wes.
Yes. And we're here. We're The Black Umbrella, and it's Thursday, so it's TVU Thursday.
Oh, you know
So,
it.
yeah.
You already know it.
Go ahead and use that hashtag, okay? Hashtag TVU Thursday, so we can see what y'all have to say about this episode, okay? And let's go ahead and get this thing started. Let's get into the word of the day.
And yes, she is a bitch. BICTH. And in that order.
Today's word of the day is media or mass media. A medium of communication such as newspapers, radio, or television that is designed to reach the mass of the people.
I love the media.
The media.
Yeah.
Media. Is there something in the media that's not around anymore that you would like to see make a comeback? Mm-hmm. For example, for me, and we were talking about this the other day, Wes, when they have the bloopers and delete scenes behind the scenes in movies.
Yes.
I definitely miss that.
Yes. They would even do it for like animated stuff too.
Everything.
Aww. DVDs.
DVDs.
That
Aww.
was a great time.
Right?
It was a good time. I would say, okay, there was this on Nickelodeon. There used to be this competition that they would do every year, and it was like, I don't know, like, the Nick animated short competition or something like that. Some kind of competition basically where people from like all around the world, I think, or maybe it was just America, but I think it was like the whole world, and they would send in like an animated short, and then like during that week, I think it was either a weekend or like a full week, they will always play like an hour or 30-minute block of like all the new shorts they got in from people that they really liked, and it was so cool. It was so cool.
I remember that.
Yeah, I think maybe even one of them actually got turned into a real show. I think it might have been Kaput and Zosky, but I could be making it up. So, yeah.
Bring back Access Granted.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yes.
Access Granted, behind the music, all the things that got to take us behind the project.
Yes.
And they didn't just take you behind the screen and behind the camera and show you everything, but everybody got a chance to talk. Like, the stylist was talking, the director was talking. It wasn't just the artist, like, I'm here doing my thing. And nowadays you see it's only the artist out here saying, like, for the behind the scenes stuff, it's always like, it's me and the director. And I'm like, there are so many other people backstage.
Right.
Yeah.
Can we put some light on them too? So yeah, bring back access Granted or behind the music. I'm here for it all.
Oh, yeah.
What I really think they need to do that they've never done before, but I think will be pretty cool,
Yeah.
is do a behind the award show. Like really see a production of an award show.
That would be
The drama behind the stage, like people getting ready, like people rushing by each other. That would be very nice to see
That
in a
would be
produced
fun.
fashion. Yeah.
Ooh, I like that.
Oh, yeah. That would be amazing, especially for the Met.
Oh,
imagine.
if only that was ooh,
Right.
if that was a thing.
That would be good.
Cardi and
Nikki.
good
Oh,
Lord.
yeah.
I would have loved to see that.
It would have, Met's so strict on no cameras. So
Yeah,
I'd be like,
but
This is one time.
But I
You're right.
have watched the first Monday in May, I think, and that's like a documentary of the Met from beginning to end, like them planning the whole thing,
Okay.
and that is very interesting. And I think it's on
Okay.
YouTube, so you can watch it on YouTube.
Okay. Check it out.
Mm-hmm.
Cute.
Check it out. Check it out.
Did we all give ours?
Yeah.
We did.
Okay, well then let's get into For the Birds.
Let's do it.
Hey.
Yes.
Tweet or tweet.
Yes. How are we doing, y'all? It's time for the Birds, where we talk about all the things happening on Twitter, what's going up, down, round, and round, and we talk about it. So the first thing that I have for the birds today is these dating dollars. I guess they're very tight. The dating dollars are quite tight.
I thought you were talking about like Usher bucks or something.
Oh, hey,
I mean, they need some. Okay, so there's this video that was floating around Twitter of these guys talking about dating, and so in this conversation, one of the guys says like, "Yeah, I went out with this girl and I took her to this restaurant. Like, I had never been to the restaurant and like I didn't look at the menu or anything. I just knew that it was like a hot restaurant, in the town. And he wanted to impress her. So he's like, yeah, I got us reservations at, this really fancy restaurant, blah, blah, blah. Right. So they get there, they sit down, and she orders like, he said she had like about 3 or 4 drinks, right?
Yeah.
She had like 3 or 4 drinks. Like they still hadn't even ordered food yet. And, by this point, they have the menu. So he's starting to see the prices. And he's like, oh, shit. This place is expensive. And I was not ready for that. I did not know it was this expensive. So, like, as he's seeing homegirl, like, order each drink, he's like, ooh, like, them pockets is hurting. Okay. And so the waiter comes over to get their dinner meal order or whatever, and then she asks him like, oh my god, like, do you want to get more drinks, or like, clearly she's having a good time. She doesn't know that he's over there stressing the fuck out. Okay, so he's like, oh yeah, like, give me a second, so he goes to the bathroom and like calls his friend up and is like, yo, I'm out with this girl, we're at this restaurant, it's expensive as shit, I don't want to be embarrassed, and like I only have like it's like some different kind of currency. So let's say he had like $150, and he was like, bro, can you just send me like $100 more bucks and I'll get you back because I don't got it and I fucked up. So the friend ends up sending him the money, it's all good, he pays the bill. But that just made me think, like, is this how people go out on dates? Unprepared in this way?
I would hope not.
Right. I would hope not, because that's just hurting you in the long run. And the person's going to be looking at you like, what? Like, why are you sweating bullets over there? Like, what's going on?
Right.
I would love to know what's happening right now.
Yeah.
You look very stressed, and I don't know why.
Right. I thought we were having a good time.
Yeah, I don't even think that. Well, I mean, I also think that whenever it comes to planning dates, people need to be very intentional and plan the date.
Yeah.
Don't just pick a place and then not look at the menu, because what if the menu's whack as fuck?
Right. Exactly.
Right.
Because I've heard about great places in LA that I'll probably never go to because I've just seen the menu and I'm like,
whack.
I don't see anything I would actually eat here, but people are here for the atmosphere. Cute, but I need at least a dish that I know that I'm going to enjoy.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't take anyone on a date without bringing a substantial amount of money. I overbring money so that I know.
Yeah.
And if I know that I don't have money to overbring, I just don't plan a date that's super expensive. It could still be great, just not that expensive.
Definitely. Especially if you do your research, you'll find something that is within your budget, whether it be free or not. I mean, I feel like it's the same way for if you're going on a vacation. Don't go if you're not going to be able to do all the things and then be mad that you can't do all the things. Like, you knew you couldn't before you went.
Yeah.
And I think it also has to do with geographic location.
Yeah,
where you're located, where you're at. Like in Los Angeles, you can have the most amazing dates for under $20.
Yeah, definitely.
And you can have the most amazing dates for over $2,000. Right? Like, there's a very big gap just because we're in a space that's very scenic. You can go somewhere for free and really make something out of it.
Definitely.
Versus if you're like in the middle of, I don't know, Nebraska. And there are only 5 or 6 hot spots in Nebraska, and you hit them all, and you're like, oh shit, there's a new hot spot in Nebraska. I gotta get there. That's different because there's not really any place that you can go beside the main city. But,
gotta get to that hot spot.
You gotta get to the new hot spot, and the new hot spot might be 2 times over your budget. But you better look it up and know how much it costs before you go there.
Be prepared.
Be prepared. Like, that's it. That's really all I had to say about that. I just couldn't believe like that you would even be put in a position like that. Like, if you're planning to take someone on a date somewhere, look it all the way up.
Yes.
Really do your research and really plan so that you can be prepared. So that you don't got to get up and dip to the bathroom in the middle of the dinner and call up your friend. Like, what if your friend was like, damn, bro, sorry, I just don't have it.
Yeah.
Then what would have happened? Would he have to go back to the table and be like, hey,
gotta go.
We got to split this.
Yeah, he probably would have. Yeah.
I didn't bring enough money. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, be prepared and be creative. There's so much you can do with creativity.
There is.
For free.
And also, I just feel, sometimes there are some people who really do live off the cuff lives. Like, I'm just gonna wing it. Like, I know where I'm going, but I don't really know anything else. And I'm kind of like, I can never be that person, but I do know people who live their lives in that way. But then they run into situations where they get surprised about something and they're like, whoa.
Yeah.
Especially since I live in Los Angeles, I look up where the park, I look up where the
how to dress,
how to everything, because the dress code sometimes it's mandatory. Where to park, you may not find something, you might not know how much parking is, honey. Especially if you're going to LA Live, get ready to pull out $30-$40 if you need to park. Like people are like, I didn't even know it'd be that much money. I'm like, yeah, it is. Unless you want to walk a far distance and pay the $5 and then walk 5 blocks.
Yep. Exactly. Yeah. Next thing I have is turn up then Tia.
Hey.
Turn up
Tia.
Okay. I don't know what was in Tia Mowry's coffee. I don't know what was in it, but she woke up pissed off with y'all. She woke up mad as hell with y'all. Because apparently the people have been making up like rumors like that she's dating people and like all this kinds of stuff. And she also made a comment on like I don't know if I couldn't tell if it was recent or not, but she was on like a podcast or something, and she basically was like, there's nothing even out there, like in the dating pool, like men don't court you anymore. Like she said, like, yeah, like I would go out on a date with a guy and like he wouldn't open my door, or he wouldn't, I don't know, just different kinds of things. Like, oh, he wouldn't hold the door for me. He wouldn't open my car door and things like that. And she said she told her friend about this, and her friend was like, yeah, girl, like, unfortunately, that's how it is now. Like, no, they just don't.
Your friend is settling. Your friend is settling, girl. Don't believe your friend.
See, the thing is, I find that women say that all the time, though.
What?
That they're like, yeah, guys, they don't do that. They don't court you anymore.
That's interesting.
Yeah. I think it's very different. I don't know.
I mean, I know it's different, but I also feel like if I have an expectation of something, like for instance, if you're going to go on a date with someone, I'm going to stand at the door. You'll get the picture eventually. And if you don't come and get it, then I'm gonna go back in the house. What? And if I'm not, you'll get it after a certain time. Like this is how I expect to be treated. So if I walk out the house and I'm standing at the door and you're not coming to get it, and you're like, get in, I'm like, the door. Are you gonna open it? And then people will learn how to move with you as long as you don't expect.
That's true.
If you don't just give in to the little tiny bullshit things, you'll be fine. But don't be like, oh yeah, that's how it is, girl. It doesn't have to be that way, baby.
That's true.
It sure don't.
That is true. It does not have to be that way. Even though that's what it seems like people always say. You don't have to accept that. But yeah, Tia, she was mad. Okay, she hopped on. And she's on Twitter, and she said, just because the dating life is complicated doesn't mean I'm going to go back to something that no longer served me. That's like saying if I don't book an audition or a part right away, I'm going to give up on my dreams as an actor. Please just stop. I ain't that weak. Please move on because I have. Thank you. Next. Okay. She was mad.
Sounds like a woman who knows herself.
Sounds like a woman who knows herself. Okay. And so someone left a comment on this, and they said, oh my God, it's 6 a.m. and this is the first thing on your mind? How unhappy you are and blah, blah, blah. And I know what's really going on. Like, you need to give up your pride and go back to your husband.
Hold on.
You need to be happy. You need to go back to being happily married like me.
Okay.
Right. Bitch. She deleted it. So I'm really paraphrasing, but it was pretty much along those lines of what the person who responded said. Okay. And then Tia responded and she said, boo boo, I'm in Europe traveling the world, so it ain't 6 a.m. Also, you ain't me either, so I think it's best to stop projecting your life onto mine. Focus on you, not me. Next. Prayer hands.
Prayer hands.
Prayer hands. And I just love that exchange. I thought that was so cool because I just really love when celebrities like they bite back at people. Because they get, you know, like they're getting nipped at all day. People who they don't even know constantly having some kind of like opinion on their life and what they should do and what they shouldn't do. And sometimes you just gotta be like, bitch, shut up. And I just love that she did that. I like that.
And Tia is not one to go off often, so whenever she does, here for it.
I'm here for it.
Rooting for you.
I loved that. That was great. I loved the boo boo.
Take it back, girl. Boo.
Boo boo. Okay. You can't tell me nothing. Beyonce was singing my song at her concert a couple weeks ago.
Yeah. What was you doing?
Fuck you.
Wish you can get in.
Being happily married.
Being happily married. That's what she was doing. Cute. I'm being happily single at Beyonce.
Okay.
While she looks at me and tells me that she loves me and sings my song.
That's what I'm saying.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
We're on two different levels.
We are. Speaking of levels, the next thing that I have for the birds today is Hud Sings. Ba-da-ba-ba. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Ba-da-ba-ba.
Go ahead. I already know what this is going to be.
Yes.
I already know what this is.
You already know.
I already know what this is going to be.
Y'all know. If y'all don't know, Jennifer Hudson has her own talk show. Okay, she has her own talk show. And to be quite honest, I've never really seen her talk on it.
Honey, me neither. And I'm wondering when we're going to get to the talk part of the show.
Right, because I've never seen no talking.
I promise you, I want to know where's the talking.
I would love to know.
I would love to know where the talking is. I just wanted to talk on the show.
I would love to see it.
I would love to see the talk show where someone talks because every clip I see.
Every single clip.
A mic in hand for a different reason.
We're going in the crowd for karaoke. We're going back here with the guests. We're going back and forth. We're doing Can You Guess the Lyric? I mean, we're doing so many things.
So many.
But are we talking?
I don't think the talk happened.
Okay. I just want to know.
I'm convinced.
That's a game show.
Every time I see it, they're doing nothing but singing
Yes.
on this so-called talk show that Jennifer Hudson hosts. Okay. Now, on this latest singing block, she had on Renee Rapp, who's a singer. I think she just dropped an album a few weeks ago.
She did.
Right?
We listened.
Yes. And so she came on there probably to talk about the album and things going on. But what do we see instead? A mic in her hand, and not for talking, for singing.
Yeah.
Okay. So in this clip, it starts.
Do y'all want to
out-
hear a little bit of the clip?
Please. It starts off with Hud.
It starts off with Jennifer Hudson. Everybody, this is Jennifer Hudson singing Dangerously in Love.
I get to sing right now. I love you. Okay, here we go. Baby, I love you. You are my life. My happiest moments weren't complete if you weren't by my side. You're my relation and connection to the sun. You next to me, there's no darkness I can overcome.
So that is Jennifer Hudson singing Dangerously in Love on the Hud show with Renee Rapp.
Renee did great.
She did.
She did. Mine was better. My thing is, we already know Jennifer Hudson can sing. We've known this.
Yes.
Honey.
We've known this for a very long time.
We Weight Watchers showed us they could have to keep on reminding us.
Honestly.
That she could
Literally.
sing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And my only thing is, she's done so much. You know, it's getting. She's been in. You know, she's been on the stage.
Yeah,
right? She's been on the stage. She's
Yes.
been on the screen.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and I just think that sometimes, you know, when she's giving her song and dance on the J Hud show, I feel like sometimes she just doesn't really remember what stage she's on.
Mm-hmm.
And I think a lot of times she either goes back to pulpit or she goes back to Broadway. And you get that.
Yeah. I've never heard Dangerously in Love sang this way before. And usually sometimes that's a good thing. In this instance, and by the way, I saw this video. That was the first video I saw that morning whenever I
When you opened
woke
your
up,
eyes.
when I opened my eyes. And I wanted to close it back. And
Oh my goodness.
and I just know. I just know that I think she meant well.
Yeah.
And
Definitely.
it
I
Yeah.
know.
yeah,
me
Dangerously in
well.
Love takes a certain amount of agility to sing, right? Like, especially in your voice has to be very agile to float over the track and like go up and down and up, because that's what it does. Now, Jennifer is good for giving you a note, baby.
Yeah.
A straight, loud, flat-footed standing note, right? And she can take you wherever you need to go. But when it comes to being agile and doing runs and riffs and stuff like that, she could do it. But it's not the strongest suit. And for anyone who knows how Dangerously in Love starts, it doesn't start like that.
She started like at the end.
She did. At the end, she started. Yeah. Yeah.
And she started.
Yeah. But Jennifer has to, you set me. She was going in on that part.
Yeah.
Because she knows how to, but it was the trying to be soft in the beginning.
That's
She
what
was
was
fighting with herself.
She was fighting. It was an inner battle.
I love you.
Yeah, literally.
From the first, I love you. I was like, oh shit, she's trying to be like,
She's trying to be subtle.
Jennifer is not the softest singer.
No.
Right.
So for her to try to be soft, she was like, this is going to be a bit of a, yeah. And it wasn't, but, you know, it was a decision made.
Yeah.
It happened.
It did.
I still don't know what it had to do with.
I don't either.
Like, if Beyonce was on the show.
No,
it
she
was
was
Jennifer
not.
Hudson and Renee Rapp, and somehow Beyonce song found its way in there. I do know that Renee Rapp does sing, and she has sang "Dangerously in Love" before, like on Instagram and stuff. Maybe that's how it came in the fold. But I
Could be.
I would tell my producers, let's pick a song that I can do and she can do.
Yeah.
No,
Because
but
I refuse to be the first one to start the song off. Like, I will come in during the I am in love with you because that's a belting. I can do that. But I would make her start the song before. I mean, there were so many decisions that could be made
Yeah.
before turning the cameras on and action and love you. I was like, what?
oh god.
Is she shy? For a second,
She must have cried.
She being shy?
Shy.
What's happening? But you could tell she was really trying to just keep it low. And she tried.
It was hard.
She tried her best. But I don't think I want that version. I don't want the Jennifer version of Dangerously in Love. I prefer that be kept right where it needs to be, which is just right there.
I would love to see what she sings next.
Well, it won't
If
be long.
you-
The talk show comes on every day, so
Yeah.
I'm sure this is election they be working her.
If y'all have ever been in the live studio audience of the J Hud show, let us know how that was. Let us know how that went and what song did she sing when you were there. We would love to know.
Talk
The Black
shows-
Umbrella PC at gmail.com.
Let us know. Talk shows used to be ruthless. Like back in the day, if you had a talk show, you had one season to prove yourself. Maybe if that. You had a pilot and then you maybe had like a few episodes. And if you could get it, you could get it and you would keep it. But if you couldn't, you were out the time slot.
Yep.
That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say.
That's all you got on that.
That's all I'm going to say.
Well, that's all I have for the birds. Okay. Let's go ahead and pay it dust and give our shining moment. Sorry, pay it dust is something that has us, messed up, fucked up, upset from the week. Something that we are dusting off of our shoulders. And our shining moment, something that brought us some joy, some light, some happiness, and we want to shine on it. Yeah.
My pay at dust is Jennifer Hudson singing Dangerously in Love.
Oh. Okay.
And I'm serious. Because I wasn't ready.
Yeah.
And I woke up to that. So imagine that's how you start your day, right? And how you start your day is a real catalyst to how your day is going to go.
You know, that's very true.
And that day sure did go off right on by.
I'm sorry.
That's my pay at dust. And my shining moment is I went to Disneyland
Yes.
on Sunday. And I had a ball with my friend Byron. And it's Shane's birthday today. So
Happy birthday,
happy birthday, Shane.
Happy birthday, Shane.
Woo! So I've really had quite the busy weekend. I've been out.
Hey.
So it's been great. Can't complain.
I love that.
I love that.
Okay, you see? Now,
There you go.
Now her spirit is in the room.
Taking over.
Taking over. I am going to pay dust to... you know what? I don't have anything to pay dust this week. Actually, no, I don't.
Good.
Hey.
Yay!
Clean week.
Clean week. My shining moment is going to be that I ordered pretty much all the stuff for my Halloween party, and so I'm so excited for that stuff to get here. And I can start decorating. And also, y'all remember when I was going off about my mammogram last week? You know,
Yeah.
I got my results back, and I'm all good.
Woo!
So, yes, if y'all are out there and you know, still need to go and get your mammograms, go get them. Go get checked out. Go see if you're in good health.
And I also have one more pay at dust. I'm so sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
My pay at dust is that Bowie Jane is the head of household
Actually,
on Big Brother. And
That is my pay at dust.
Funny.
And that is terrible
Yeah.
for me. I mean, it's good because I guess everybody else in the house can tell her what to do, but it fucking Bowie Jane is the okay. All right.
Fucking Bowie Jane.
Is the head of household. What's she gonna do? She don't even know she in the house. Quiet as it's kept, she don't know she in the house. I probably Nika
don't know
she
she's
don't know
in
she in the
the
house. I
house.
promise you.
I'm crying.
So yeah. For Big Brother fans out there, you get it, you get it.
Fucking Bowie Jane.
My pay at dust is going to be to all of the shrubbery in the median when you're driving, blocking your view. It's a blind spot. That shit is dangerous. I can't see around you. Tree, move. Fuck.
I was like, what did the shrubs do to you, girl?
They're in the way. Why do I need the shrub? Why does it need to be right here in front of my face where I can't see around you?
Call it a city.
Beauty comes at a price.
That is so fucking ridiculous. Like, we need more lights.
We do. We do need more light.
lights.
Yeah.
We need more lights for when you cannot see. Like, that should be illegal. We need more lights.
We also need less drivers
Oh, yeah.
on the road.
Take grandma.
Really? It's
Take
the
grandma.
grandma.
It's really
Take
the,
we gotta round them up.
You got a chauffeur.
what's the
chauffeur
age
grandma.
limit? We can't be ageist, y'all.
We
Never
gotta
mind.
get one of them little shepherds, them little Australian shepherds, them herding dogs,
and just
and you just gotta
Herd
round
them
them up.
along.
round them out one by one.
Herd them
One by one.
along.
Because that really is the one.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, the shrubbery gotta go. Gotta snip it and, you know. But my shining moment would be, I mean, on Saturday, it was just like a movie day, I guess. We just watched movies all day. And I saw Brie.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that was amazing.
Got to see Brianna.
Got to see Brianna.
You remember Brianna?
Yeah.
You remember Brianna?
Y'all
Brie-
remember her? We had her on here.
We sure did. But yeah, that's my shining moment, watching all those movies. They were all good.
If anybody saw Nowhere
Yeah.
on Netflix,
Yeah.
you probably need help. And
You're entitled to.
you should be entitled to any distress, any anxiety, any kind of harm that has been done to your mental.
Oh wow.
You're entitled. It is.
I put it on my list.
It's a doozy.
It's a doozy.
On yeah. Okay.
From top to bottom. From when it starts, there's no breaks.
No,
I'm sorry.
none.
Just when you think there might be one,
No.
there's not. So Just get ready for the ride. If you haven't seen it, you should watch it. But also, if you're one of those people who's really sensitive to like just people being in pain, don't watch it because there's no happiness.
No,
I promise you.
Oh my God,
there's not an ounce.
So there's
nothing happy that happens in the movie. Nothing. There's not a one. I wish I could tell you.
Anytime you think that you're up there,
you're not.
It takes you fucking down back to hell.
Oh, jeez.
It does.
But if you want to feel whimsical and light afterwards, watch The Portable Door.
Yeah, that was a great one.
It's a good one.
Portable Door.
Yes.
The happiest thing about Nowhere was that the outside probably was the best part.
That was the best part.
But then that gets ruined for you too.
Yeah.
So
oh my God,
just
turn it on.
Let us know what you think.
Jeez. The blackumbrellapc@gmail.com.
Let us know. Like I'm saying, I'm just saying it really was not. You've gone nowhere. Just when you thought you gone somewhere,
you've gone nowhere. That's why the movie's titled.
Yes, it's me giving you as much as I can give you without giving you
anything.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Well, shall we get into the gust of wind?
Yeah, it's a blow us away. It's that season.
It's that season. For niggas to cut a check for no reason.
Hey,
it's always that season.
Always that
if
season.
you want to cut a check to the Black Umbrella
for no reason,
the blackumbrellapc@gmail.com. At TV Podcast on all platforms.
Cut it.
Slide into our DMs if you want to cut the check for us so that we can get a really big production.
Cut it.
Just do it. Don't be afraid. If you feel it in your spirit, if you're listening right now and you're feeling it in your spirit, do it.
Yeah.
Don't even
fingers. They itching
for the paper. That was my shit, and you know it. Anyway, welcome to the Gust of Wind, everybody. I am Wes.
Hey.
The Gust of Wind is where we talk about new music and pop culture, and I actually might talk about a little bit of both if I have some time. Hey. I may not have time, but we're gonna try to see what we can get through.
Go ahead.
So first, new music. Tems came out with Me and You. It was deep. It was deep. I watched the video. Did you see the video?
I didn't watch the whole thing, but yes.
I saw the video and listened to the song, and I liked it. Yeah. I really do enjoy Tems.
Yes.
I can't wait because I don't think I've heard a full project. Have I heard a full project?
Yes, you
yes, I have. I have. I want to hear another project because I remember the full project like it was yesterday now. Yeah, Tems had a full project.
Yeah.
I want to hear another one. Because that was the project before Tems was, that was like Tems. Mm-hmm. Now Tems is like Tems.
Oh.
It's just a difference right here now. There's a difference in energy, a difference in confidence, a difference in artistry. It's just, I'm ready for it all. So, Tems, Me and You. Listen to it. Janelle Monae came up with a remix to Champagne Shit. So for those people who love Janelle Monae and loved her album like we did, she came up with a remix. And the remix has a Latto and Quavo on it. What did we think?
Let me just start off by saying, Spotify, stop showing the clean versions, okay? When it just pops up the card, I'm like, you would like this, new for you. And like, you just push it and you hit play. Mm-hmm. All my things I listen to are in the explicit version, okay? So I saw Champagne Shit. I'm like, perfect. I click it, I listen, I'm driving, and I literally at the end of it sent a voice note to Mika and Wes, and I was like, what the hell is going on? This is horrible, and this is an emergency. Like, please let me know what's going on.
She did.
And they were like, girl, this is the clean version. And I was like, oh, the clean version. Okay.
Got it.
Great. So yeah, then I listened to the explicit version, and I was like, oh, okay. Way better. So I actually like the song now. I like the remix now. But the clean version, it was horrible. Mm-hmm. But Champagne Shit, it's pretty good.
I liked it too. It was a vibe. I was very scared. When Frenchie sent that voice note, I was like, yo.
Because she was in distress.
Don't let me be mad.
I was.
And then I clicked it and I was like, from the first I'm on my champagne zoop, and I was like, oh no, this is a clean version. Let me find the dirty one. Found the dirty one, and I said,
dirty.
You was bopping that head,
I was like, oh, this is pretty good. These niggas about to make a whole lot of money. Yeah. Quavo had the little ad libs up in there doing his thing. But I think everybody did their thing on the track. I enjoyed everyone's verse. Yeah. What'd you think, Nika?
Initially, I did not like the song, but I was in a different headspace then. Now I like the song.
New headspace.
But in the first time when I listened to the song, I did like Latto's verse. So,
Yeah.
But Nika also did make a good point because we did listen to the voice notes, and Nika did say that everybody doesn't have to have a rapper on their song.
Yeah.
And I think that's a really big thing, right? Because I will be damned, and let's say this right now.
Oh, shit.
On camera, on mic, everything.
Yes.
I don't need any rapper hopping on. Make me sweat, make me hotter, make me lose my breath, make me water. Tyler's Water.
Perfect by itself.
Don't put anybody. And you know the labels.
You know they want to.
They
so
will.
They're going to try to put somebody
They're
on
going to
it.
fucking call Drake.
No, they are. That's what I was thinking.
I said
I was like,
gonna
that's exactly
call
what I was
Aubrey. And Aubrey's going to say yes.
Yes.
Yeah, you know, I want
Absolutely.
that water.
Yeah, exactly.
And I will be so livid.
Yeah.
So please, to any of the ears that are listening who may know someone who knows someone who knows someone who's in charge of any of this, right? That song does not need a rapper on it.
Doesn't
just come
need
out with
to
a
be
new
touched.
song.
Yes.
What, like we just
Yeah. No remixes.
no remixes.
No.
Because the first thing they want to do is find someone who's a hot rapper.
Yep.
And it's gonna either be Drake.
Aubrey.
Yeah, it might be Aubrey. That's all I can think of is I said Drake's gonna want to be on the song so bad.
Yeah.
So just note that for right now. You're hearing it. You're hearing it here.
Still stand on the not every song.
Not every song.
I agree.
Arin Ray came out with a song. It's called "Wait So Long." I enjoyed it. I enjoy Arin Ray in general. I think Arin Ray has an amazing voice.
Definitely.
Very musically talented and inclined. And "The Wait So Long" was a cute song. I enjoyed that.
Very cute.
Yeah, I liked it. I enjoyed. Yes, Arin Ray.
So listen to it, okay? Flower Child and Sebastian, Michael, right?
Yeah.
I always say Mikael.
Mikael Bayer.
Flower Child and Sebastian Michael. Eucalyptus.
Yes.
It was a vibe.
A vibe.
If you want to hear it, when you hear vibe, it was a vibe. You kind of have to set into the song, right?
Oh,
like
yeah.
it was, and it's. I'm happy that's how eucalyptus because it's really how eucalyptus makes you feel.
Yeah, like
if you've had a eucalyptus shower or eucalyptus body butters or like a candle,
yes,
it makes you feel settled, serene, and like you could just sink into it.
Yeah,
that's exactly how the song felt. It was perfect.
Yes,
musically it was beautiful. The voices sounded amazing. Their voices sounded amazing.
Yes.
I had no complaints.
None.
Loved this.
Just
loved it.
Wanted to say they do have another song that they sing together on Flower Child's previous project called Love and Chaos, and the song is called Lucky Me. If you like them singing together, that's a good song. Exclusive.
It's really not an exclusive, but hey. What can you do here? Can't wait to have TVU exclusives one day. Imagine we get tracks before they even come out. It's gonna happen. You never know. Next, Sexyy Red came out with No Panties. Now this is a part of Issa Rae's Rap Shit series as well.
Yeah.
And it's called No Panties. And it's ratchet like Sexyy Red is. And it's good like Sexyy Red is. So I can't complain. And let me just say my girl Sexyy Red has had quite the week.
Had a run.
And sister, whenever I tell you, I'm here for you. Okay?
Yes.
Because
I'm here for you, girl.
Because what the fuck?
What the fuck was that about? I don't know. You know, there were some things that were put out on the internet that should not have been put on the internet. You know, things happen, especially with a celebrity.
Yeah.
Things happen. Niggas are clout chasing. It is what it is. But you don't deserve that. And do not feel any less than or don't feel like you're embarrassed. Listen, every bitch who talking about you done been folded up just like that.
Oh my God.
Don't
like a lawn chair.
Like a lawn chair, baby. So don't let them tell you shit. Okay?
Yes.
And you keep on doing your thing, sexy.
I ain't got no panties on.
I do, but
I do. But the song.
Do you?
Yes.
Okay, wonderful. It took you a minute.
Because I was gonna say, usually, I have on pants. I usually, if you see me in pants, shorts, I got them on.
Okay, wonderful.
Hey, love it.
Well, not always though, right? Tonight, these coming off. Do you sleep with your panties on?
It depends.
Do you?
Yeah, it depends.
I think it depends for me too.
Yeah.
It's
Sometimes
rare,
nice.
but sometimes I do.
Hey,
yeah.
You never
Sometimes,
know.
you get out the shower and you're like, it's feeling like real, just butt naked night.
Yeah.
You know?
butt naked.
Embrace the butt naked night.
I love this transition because we're going from Sexy Red to Kirk Franklin.
Oh my God.
Let's do it.
I didn't even realize that. Okay.
Oh.
So Kirk Franklin came out with Father's Day.
Yes.
I had a few tracks that I really liked off of Father's Day.
Same.
So I will highlight them. I had to screenshot them so that I knew what I was doing. I enjoyed Listen. I enjoyed Unconditional. I enjoyed Again. Those were the three that I was like here for. And at the end of Father's Day, Kirk Franklin has a track called Somebody's Son, where it's just Kirk Franklin singing. And I don't know if you've ever heard Kirk Franklin just sing on a track by himself, because he doesn't do that.
No,
he doesn't.
He orchestrates everything. He's not the singer, but he definitely was feeling it because he had to get in that studio and let it all out. And he did. And if anyone who I told y'all, if you've seen the documentary on YouTube,
emotional,
35 minutes of emotion, you're gonna cry. I cried. You may not cry, but I cried. It's very emotional. And listening to the song, I'm happy I watched the documentary because I get it now. And if I just were to hear it, I would be like, I don't really get it. I don't know his story. But that's why I recommend that everybody go and watch the documentary, because then you'll know what's going on. What did y'all think of the project?
I freaking loved it. I just really love Kirk Franklin and what he's able to do, and how he's able to fuse like hip hop and R&B into gospel. Like, he just has a really, really great ear for it. He's great.
Yes.
Off here I loved Welcome Home, Listen, and Unconditional.
Leandria. Get Leandria on the track and she will show you what the track is supposed to be.
Oh yeah,
I promise you that. I promise you that. Did you have any favorites, Nika?
Yes, it was Try Love, Needs, Listen, and Unconditional, and also Again.
Yeah, Try Love was also very good. I don't know if I said that.
Try
one,
Love was great.
Try Love
that
was
bridge.
Oh my goodness. I was like,
Now, there was, I think because the bridge made a turn, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
The bridge did take a turn. I put a note somewhere.
Put a note.
I'm crying.
Took a turn.
It does say took a turn at the bottom of this picture.
There was something. I'm happy that you like the bridge, because I did not like the bridge of Try Love. I was trying to like the bridge of Try Love, but once it took that turn, I said, it hit too. It hits you. It's not one of those.
No,
like,
it takes a turn.
It
starts off, you're like, hell yeah.
and then it sharp left.
real quick. I wasn't feeling that, but it's okay. Some people felt it. I didn't. That was the only note I put about his project, was that one, because I was like, took a turn. Okay, love sweet.
Hilarious.
Hilarious. Wow, what a time.
Kirk Franklin, Father's Day.
Yeah, go to Kirk Franklin's Father's Day. Next, Colbie Caillat, Along the Way. I love Colbie Caillat. That's my girl.
Yeah.
Starts on my toes, makes me twinkle my nose.
Yeah.
Now Colbie came in, and Colbie showed out. My favorite tracks from Along the Way are going to be Wide Open, Worth It, For Someone, and Meant for Me. And I have some notes.
Oh,
okay.
For Someone. I made him the right one for someone, baby. Colbie does. But Colbie went through a heartbreak.
She did.
And I heard in the song, she said, 10 years, something, and now it's over. And I was like, whoa. Shit.
She's like, I'm by myself for the first time. Like,
I was like,
oh my God.
Oh, wow. So for someone was deep because I made him the right one for someone, just not for this one, baby. She was talking her shit on the record, okay?
Absolutely.
For people who don't know country, Colbie Caillat's going to give it to you a little bit, okay? Also, Meant for Me, okay? You weren't meant for me, okay? You were meant for me to lose. What? She said you were meant for me to lose. I mean, you were meant for me to love and to laugh and to choose, but you were also meant for me to lose. And I was like, well, keep on talking your shit.
Colbie.
Talking shit, getting her shit off right now. Okay, Colbie was the one for that. So I enjoyed the whole entire project. Yeah. I think it was very calming. I think there were some songs that were really emotional that I identified with. And I love Colbie Caillat. She can do, and by the way, the vocal, bright, clear, very pristine, like that. It's like her voice has gotten better, but
Yeah.
Yes.
it's too good.
So good.
What'd y'all think?
Oh my God, I really love this album. This is my first time listening to a Colbie Caillat album.
Oh, really?
Yes. All I knew was that song from years ago,
Bubbly.
many moons ago. But I never actually listened, so this is my first time hearing a full album.
Hey.
And all I know was bubbly, so all I can go from is bubbly to this. Like, this is a body of a work.
Yes.
So freaking good. Like, when country is like this, bitch, I'm here for it.
Exactly.
Colbie, you did that. My favorites on here were Wide Open, Meant for Me, and Old and New.
Old and New, yeah. Colbie did the thing, you know?
It's such a good album.
So good.
The country makes like breaking up sound so good.
And they do. Country is like the country. It's like it's R&B to me. So that's why I love country so much, because I'm like, it's really R&B. They're just telling a story about love and about breaking up and about being mad and about being jealous, and they do it all so well. And you have to know how to sing in country too. They don't play with that shit.
Yeah.
You can't just see a country artist pop, and you don't. Like,
No.
you see all these random pop artists pop up and just like they can't do shit. You hear these R&B artists pop up and you're like, oh, what? Are you really doing it? Because I'm still trying to figure out the science behind Mariah, the scientist. I don't know what's going on here.
What do you mean?
I wish I could identify.
What do you mean? She's like,
I wish. And for those who want to come down my neck, come down it. Because whenever I tell you, I wish I understood.
Yeah, I don't get it either.
And I'm trying. It's not like I haven't tried. I've watched the videos. I've listened to the music. Not more than once. I've listened to it more than once.
Right.
The live version.
I promise you, I've done all I can. And like, everybody loves her. Let me figure it out. I can't.
It's not for us.
She's not for me.
Yeah.
So, yeah. All I have to say, the country, they don't do that bullshit. You better know how to country your ass down and sing, or else you're just going to get out of here. It's that simple.
True.
So, what were your favorite tracks, Nika?
Wide Open, Pretend, Meant for Me, Buying Time.
Oh, yeah. Buying Time was a good one, too. It was me. We just buying time. Let's just keep on doing it then.
Yep.
Let's just keep on.
Then
keeping
sometimes
on.
you'll be in that little loop of being like, I feel like we're really just buying time. Like, I've been with you for however long, to a point where now we're not even really... We're just here.
We're just
here. We're just in it.
Just looking at each other.
Hey, look at you, looking at me, looking at you.
I don't want to break up. Let's just buy some more time.
Yeah.
Why not? And
Why
it's
not?
like, no, you're afraid. You're afraid. You're scared. So.
Yeah.
People are scared here.
Yeah.
Some
People are scared here.
So go listen to Colbie Caillat and go listen to Along the Way, because it was good.
Yeah.
It was good. It made us feel good.
Very good.
I need to get more black people on Colbie.
Yeah.
Yeah. How can we do that?
We can do it now. Get on Colbie, black
on
people.
Colbie.
Come on now.
Then let us
We're
know.
here for it. I'm sure they're already singing on it.
#TV, yo, Thursday.
Now for the project of the week. I'm not saying it's the project of the week because it's the best project, because I don't really know. But Drake,
You don't really know.
for all the dogs. For all the dogs. Cover art made by the lovely Adonis, his son.
Yes.
Right? What did we think? What are our I love Calling for You because I love 21 Savage.
Excuse me?
Right. The possession.
Yeah, for all the dogs. To be honest, this was the first time in a long time that I've actually really enjoyed a Drake album.
Come on.
It's been a very long time, and now I'm here. I'm like, I'm enjoying this, and to see everyone online kind of like, he just keeps declining like in every album. But I'm like, but damn, if this is a decline, like, I like this one.
This is my descent.
I'm feeling this descent.
This my incline.
You know, I really enjoyed it. Yeah, for all the dogs, I love 21 Savage's verse on Calling for You. I loved First Person Shooter, Members Only, and Gently. Oh, and Away from Home. Away from Home was
That's
like, that was
one.
the one
That's
to
a
me.
good one.
God. Yeah, that's some good stuff.
My favorite is Amen.
Mm-hmm.
Tizo is just the one for me right now. I'm really into Tizo touchdowns.
We told you.
Yes. I'm loving it.
I'm touching down, baby.
Hey.
Field goal, whatever. I don't know. You know.
Yeah, all the things.
50 yard, 30 yard. I don't know.
Exactly.
I'm just running the yards.
Yeah,
Hey.
and you better run them.
Making it to the touchdown spot.
Exactly.
Amen.
We're ready. So I loved Amen. What else did I like? I feel like I kind of put a little screenshot. Yeah, Amen. Calling for you. And okay, so Fear Heights. Let's talk about it. Because there was the Riri reference. I don't like the first part of the song, right? But the last part.
I love the last part.
Yeah.
The last part is where I really identify with. Mm-hmm. But the first part, him trying to call out Riri was not cute. It was some bitch nigga shit.
That's what
Definitely.
he is, though.
Yeah.
You're correct.
Yeah,
That's
you're
how
right.
I identify.
You're right.
He just makes music.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, this is not even cute. Like, this is just
At
whack.
all.
Yeah.
And all of the references are so
On the nose.
blatant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Megan Thee Stallion reference, the Rihanna reference.
Anti.
It's just,
When I said Esperanza
Spalding.
I was like, are you kidding me? Esperanza?
He was just, I don't know.
All she did was be classical and beautiful.
He came for all the girls.
All the girls.
And never the niggas.
Never the
Which
niggas.
I just don't get. But I mean, maybe I do get it.
Yeah.
You get it.
Well, the last time a nigga came for him, he had to claim his son, they say. That's what they say.
Wow. That's deep.
That's
why
what
now,
they say.
is that why now he's like, no, I shoot people now. So
Yeah, he did. I'm a gangster now.
I'm a gangster
Yeah.
now. So
It's like, all right, bro.
pew pew.
Pew pew. Pew pew.
Drake. Pew pew. What are your favorite tracks, Nika?
Amen. Okay.
Amen is a good one.
Amen. Calling for you. First person shooter. Tried our best. And gently and away from home.
Okay, I'm not mad at it.
I thought you said shit in there, and I'm like, what's that one?
Gently.
No, gently.
Gently. She just said in action.
Gently.
Got you. Yeah.
Now, for a little bit of pop culture.
What's up?
JT recently did a photo shoot
Yes.
for Interview Magazine.
Yes, she did.
Much better.
She killed it.
Much better.
That's hot.
That's hot.
Yum, yum, yum.
Yum, yum.
Yum, yum.
Ate it up.
I mean, looks great. I'm ready. That's what I like to see.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know what was going on the Beats end. There were some pictures from Beats that I don't know why the first one we saw was the one with the eye.
Yeah.
This?
Yeah.
No.
The monocle.
Not into it.
The monocle.
Now, this Interview Magazine shoot, this is the one, JT.
That's it.
The one and the two. So do them both. This is amazing. Keep it going. We love you.
Yes.
But we did not like the thing in front of the eye. That wasn't the move for me.
No.
Yeah.
And that's all I have for you for the Gust of Wind today.
Love it.
I love that. Are we ready to get under our umbrella?
Let's do it.
Let's put up our umbrellas. Yes.
Yeah.
So, under our umbrella this week, our topic is, let me make it up to you. Let me make it up to you. I promise. Let me make it up to you. I'll be better. I'll do better. Right? So, this is all about apologies. All right. And I thought of this because over the week, one of our friends hit us up and asked the question about how we will, what types of apologies that we find acceptable or not. And in particular, it was like, do you think a text sent as an apology is okay?
Yeah.
And so then it just kind of made me start to think about apologies and in how they can look different for different people. You know, for some folks, a text is okay. For some people, saying nothing is all right. Or, some people really want to sit down and talk it out. So it just really got me thinking about like conflict resolution and all those things. And my first question is, so say you have an argument with someone or, someone just hurts your feelings, right? Or they disappoint you, make you angry. Maybe they lose your trust in some kind of way. How do you react in that moment? Like, it's happened. Now you're upset. Now you're pissed off or sad or, feelings hurt. Like, once that moment happens, how do you react? Are you automatically kind of the person who is like, I need my apology? Or do you start to argue even more? Or like, what's your plan of action? Like, once that happens?
I guess like just kind of like, I mean, of course I'm angry and I'm mad, but I think I try to step away because I don't want to make it worse when I'm in the state of being like angry and being upset with you.
Yeah.
And I don't want you to keep pushing me or asking me or whatever. Like, I want you to like give me a little like space for a little bit, like first, and then definitely if it's something like super terrible, I'm gonna expect you to come correct and like know that you did something wrong to hurt me, because I don't want you just saying that you're sorry and not meaning it. Because saying I'm sorry without saying I'm sorry for this and I'm going to do this to make it better, then it's kind of like, what are we doing here?
Yeah.
I don't.
Okay.
It depends on who it is.
Yeah, that's true
It
too.
depends on who it is. I try my best not to go back and forth with anyone because, frankly, it's not worth my time. But I don't talk. And whenever I'm at that stage of not wanting to talk to you, I don't even want to apologize. Just don't talk. Just don't talk.
Stop talking.
Let's just not talk right now. Like, I don't, because someone will say something and they're like, I'm sorry. Hold up now.
Right.
Because you're wrong. So let you sit in that. I'm just sit in the wrongness. You can't just get out of this wrongness right now. Like, if you say some foul shit to me and then immediately it comes out your mouth, you're like, I'm so sorry. I'm going to be like, hold up. Because I don't want you
Let
to,
it
I'm not
marinate.
accepting it because I want you to see what you just said and sit in it. And I'm going to make you sit in it for a little bit too. And then I'm probably going to come around and be like, all right, I accept your apology, but you need to apologize for real. Like, sit in it, think about what you said to me.
Yes.
Let it really hone in on how that would make me feel. So that whenever you come back for your second round of apologizing, you know what to say and how to do it. But I try my best not to go back and forth.
Yeah.
And I like resolution. I don't want to sit in something for too long, but I will make you sit in something. Because by the time you recognize that you're wrong, I'm going to make you feel it. Because I'm not going to feel it for very long, right? Like, if you say, anybody can say anything to me. I'm not going to feel super duper hurt by it, right?
Right.
I may feel some kind of way for a little bit, but it's not going to carry on. But for you, you're going to be thinking about, damn, I did say that. And I want you to keep thinking about it until I'm here and I'm like, all right, so
What was that?
let's talk. Let's talk, because you said some things to me that I ain't like. Or you did something that I don't like. But also, when people do things I don't like, I tell them when I don't like it.
Yeah.
It's not, you'll never have to guess with me.
Yeah.
Sometimes you do. I'm not going to lie. I'm thinking like, sometimes you do. Because sometimes the things are so small that I'm wondering, do I even bring it up? Right? But if it's something that I think is really serious, I will say it. But if it's something that's small, I'm trying to think, do I make this something or do I just let it go?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you might see a shift in my energy, but they just let you know that it's not something super big and I'm not really mad about it. But I'm like, should I bring it up? Because I don't want you getting any further into this pool. Because you're going to drown yourself and that's not going to be cute. So,
how do I react? I mean, I'm one of those kinds of people, like, if you say something and like you hurt my feelings or like you made me mad or whatever, like, I'm just gonna sit back. I'm gonna get real calm on you, and then I'm just gonna start giving you really short answers, really not giving you any energy in the conversation, because like I'm upset now.
Right.
So like I can't even like really be bothered to even give you energy in this conversation because I'm upset.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's pretty much how that goes. I'm just gonna get real short. It's gonna get real business email around here. You know.
Best regards.
Best regards. Mm-hmm. As per my last statement. Yeah. So my next question is, so say someone has done something, they've upset you, and you reacted in whatever way you reacted, and now you're in the space of like, I need an apology from them for me to get over this. How do you like show someone or tell someone that they need to apologize to you? I know you said, Wes, like you just let people know that like they had you fucked up. But do you let them know like I need an apology from you?
No.
Oh.
No. I'm not telling you need to apologize to me. You better know that shit. And if you don't, we're not friends. You'll know it. You'll know you need to. But I've never asked anyone for an apology. And I never will. Try me.
But what if they didn't know? Like, what if they didn't know that you needed an apology from them?
Oh, no, you know. How do you not know?
Well, I'm just, some people, they might not.
No,
they might
you're
be
bullshitting.
Like, oh, well, I
bullshitting.
thought we would be cool with it. We could just go back to being friends.
If I've expressed to you that I don't like something, you think we just going to be cool? No. What? That's foreign to me. Especially, like, if I tell you I didn't like what you said to me.
Yeah.
Okay. We're not hunky-dory. We're not jolly. Like, if someone just told me okay and days passed and I never got an apology, we're just not, no. Ew. Fuck them.
Fuck them. Okay. Okay.
I'm not telling nobody that needs to apologize to me. Tried it.
What about you, Nika?
You know what the fuck you did? Sorry. Like, you know what you did. You know what you did.
I'm scared.
Come on. Let's not be, Don't insult my intelligence. Okay, I'm done.
No, I don't think I would ask because then that's like, I mean, why am I begging you? Why am I begging you to apologize for you being wrong and doing something wrong to me? That just sounds backwards. I would hate to have to ask somebody for an apology, and I have been in the position where I have felt the need, like, to basically like instill it in you that you need to fucking apologize because you're dead wrong.
Yeah.
But then, I mean, depending on who you're talking to, usually it's adults. Hello.
Yeah.
You should know. Nobody is that dumb that they don't know that they hurt you and did something wrong. Nobody is that dumb.
That's what I'm saying.
Just like in that thread last week when they were like, oh, it sucks when you start to hate your girlfriend. Niggas know. Niggas unisex know. They know. Obviously. They know. I mean, shit. So I'm not going to sit there and pretend that you don't know that you fucked up because you know what you said or you know what you did. And you know that you tried to hide it or whatever you did. Like,
yeah.
And if you don't want to apologize, you just don't care.
You just don't care. That just has to be like the bottom line with it. Like, you know what you said, and you know yourself. You know yourself better than I know yourself. So I know that you know not to fucking play around with this because you're not that dumb. I'm sorry. I believe that you're not that dumb.
Yeah. See, I have no shame in being like, I want an apology. Like, you hurt my feelings. Like, I want an apology. Because some
Bless
people,
your heart.
Yeah. Because I found that some people, if they said something or they did something that hurt your feelings, like, sometimes it may not come out and you say to them, well, for me personally, I'm not like, I didn't like how you did that. Or, I didn't like how you said that. That hurt my feelings. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going to kind of regress and like slink on back. And like I said, I'm just going to get real quiet.
But they know.
Right.
Because you changed your whole
demeanor has
changed. Like, you know that you've done something, whether I say it or not. And I am. Yes, I'm the person who says it. Like, my demeanor will change and I will say like, nah, like that. Even if my demeanor changes, you will know it. Because it is like that. It's like a switch. Because I've had people ask me something wrong. I'm good. Like, Because
Exactly.
I don't even want to. I don't even want to talk about it right now. So when you can't tell me you don't know.
Yeah,
you cannot. You cannot. Who do you think you are to tell me you don't know? If you've noticed, because the one thing that I know that you've noticed because you're going to ask me.
Yeah.
Did I do something or what's wrong with you?
Exactly.
You know you did some shit. And don't ask me what. Because you know what you did, because you know when my demeanor changed, it was because it was after you
because
did
you
this
noticed.
thing or said this thing.
Yeah.
So don't act like you don't know.
But that's what I feel like. Some people, maybe, they're just talking and they're not noticing when I said this specific thing is when I hurt your feelings. I'm noticing like, okay, I've been talking and I'm like, wait a minute. I'm noticing like something is different over here. Like, what's wrong? And they really don't notice that they did something wrong. Or even some people will be like the type of person who will like explain instead of saying like, oh, I'm sorry, like, or I didn't mean it that way or whatever, and apologize. They'll kind of go into more of like a explanation. Like, well, I didn't mean it like that. I meant da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, and like kind of explain it out and explain it away. But it's like, but I still want my apology.
But I didn't ask you what you meant. And that's the thing. Like, I'm not asking you what you meant. And it's not about how you meant it because, you meant it in your head. But clearly it came across differently to me. So it's not about you. Take you out the equation. It's about me and how I'm feeling. And you made me feel some kind of way. So don't even get into the explaining of it. Just apologize.
Yeah.
There's no need
to. What you gotta tell them? I have no shame in being like, I need my apology.
I love you.
I need an apology.
I love you because I need to get that way, but I'm not that way.
Yeah.
And I don't think I need to get that way. I'm not. I won't. I don't. Because you know when I'm not happy about something. It's not hard for me to, it's not easy for me to hide when I'm mad about something.
Yeah.
No,
yeah, definitely not.
So you know what's up.
I don't think it's easy to hide at all. But I just think sometimes people don't really pick up on when it happened.
Oh, well.
And they don't notice. And sometimes you gotta let their ass know. Or don't let their ass know and let them go. But I'm more of a like, I don't want to throw it away. I just want to like talk it out now. But yes. So my next question is, so how do you view and expect apologies to come your way? When someone has wronged you, and you know that you have an apology like waiting on you, how do you expect it to come to you?
If you have an iPhone, FaceTime. If you have an Android, you can call me.
Yeah.
And then you can also see me in person as well. That's also an option.
You can call me and ask to meet somewhere.
Right? What's not an option? Don't text me.
No.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not a person who thinks that a long, drawn-out apology text is cute.
Oh, no, not that.
Sorry.
Yeah.
That's not me. You can put a whole 5-page letter up together, and that's beautiful. I'm going to need you to read me the 5-page letter. But if you want to send it through voice note, whether you want to send it through email, Zoom, FaceTime, phone call, but not through text. I mean, if you took my sandwich from work, then sure. Sorry I took your sandwich, but still. Ugh. You could tell me next time you see me, sorry I took your sandwich. Right. Don't even. If you know you're going to see me, and you know you have access to this phone right here to call my number or anything, you do that. I'll let you know when I'm free. I'll give you my schedule. Hey, I'm free this time if you want to talk.
Yeah.
Ask me, but that's what I prefer. In person. And if we can't get in person, call me on the phone or FaceTime me. And you can only call me if you have an Android. If you have an iPhone, FaceTime me.
Yeah.
Let me look you in your eyes while you apologize.
Yeah. And I'm not going back and forth in a text thread with you because that's not happening. That's not it. That's not. I've done that before, and it's not. It doesn't resolve anything because it feels like you're still arguing, kind of.
Yeah.
Because you're just going back and forth and you're just like, man, what are we resolving here? Nothing.
Yeah. I don't mind a text, but for me, I feel like a text can be like pre-apology or post-apology.
Yeah.
Like, I'm good with the blanket, like, hey, I'm sorry, like, I know I upset you today, I'm sorry about that. We'll talk about it later or whatever. I'm cool with that. But if you think that's like your full apology and you don't have to like at least call me so that we can really talk it over, it's like, what the hell is your problem?
Yeah.
What is your problem? Like, yeah, no, we have to actually speak because, yeah, like you said, Nika, when you get to trying to do the whole texting back and forth in that kind of moment, you know, you can't tell people's tone through
Exactly.
text. And if you're still upset when they're sending you this text message, then like you're not even going to read it the right way, and you're going to be even more upset, or you know, an argument is going to start because one person is reading it in their, you know, I'm still pissed off kind of mind frame, and the other person is sending it from like a, I want to get over this, I want to resolve, and it's like we're at two different ends of the spectrum. So like, if you try to communicate with me through text, like it's not even gonna go right.
Right.
So you gotta hear someone's voice. I think that's very important.
I do too. I think that's very important.
Yeah, I just expect it to be thoughtful. I hate just I'm sorry I made you mad. What? You don't even know what you did. You didn't just like walk up on me and it just made me mad. Like, no, you did some kind of action that made me have this reaction. So you need to apologize for your action, not my reaction. Like, let's get that together. Don't come to me with that. Okay. And my next question is, okay, so what kind of apology is acceptable or unacceptable? Well, we kind of answered that a little bit. We basically said like text message is like bare bottom of the barrel minimum, or just don't do it at all. What kind of apology is acceptable though? Like, have you ever got one of those grand apologies that they do like in movies with like all the roses and a card and a Cartier?
No. And it doesn't really matter what you do. If you did something that hurt me, I don't care. You can take me to Europe. I still won't be like, yeah, like I don't care. I still hurt. You hurt me. Like
I still hurt.
I won't even be hurt anymore. But if someone was like, I hurt you, you know what? Let me take you to New York for a week and put you in this really nice hotel and do these things for you. I'll be like, thank you. That's nice. But it doesn't. You still have to apologize. Like, that's not your apology. Your apology isn't your action. I don't do that whole entire my actions, my apology. Like, I know people who, nerves too.
Actions speak louder than words.
People who, people, oh my gosh. And, I'm sorry. People who do something and they know they hurt you. And they know you mad about it. And they go into action mode of wanting to buy something for you, do something for you, give you a hug, ask you, oh, you want something special to eat tonight? You know, like what? Like the people who try to do the action.
The parent special.
That is the parent.
That is the parent special.
They may not say I apologize, but they will, and that don't fly with me.
I brought you some McDonald's.
Like, no. Why are you talking to me?
Great.
5 minutes after we just
enjoy it.
Right.
I'm getting myself something else.
Right.
But I bought you. It's okay.
It's nice. I'm leaving.
Yeah, I don't do action apologies. So just because you're doing something for me does not mean that it gets you out of talking to me and sitting down with me and explaining to me what is going on.
Right.
Yes. I agree. I've always wanted to get like just one of those movie apologies. Just once. Just one time. Like a big ass. Like, I'm so sorry I fucked up. Here's a gajillion roses and a trip to sail around
Turks and Caicos.
Wherever.
Somewhere.
Thank you for the trip. So like, what you do wrong? Let's talk.
No, literally.
Yeah. Let's talk.
Thanks for the trip. So let's get back to what you're supposed to be saying to me, because this ain't it.
Yeah. One of those, like, they ran through the rain because they finally realized, and they run to your house and they're like, I'm sorry I fucked, like the Notebook. I'm sorry I fucked up. I love you. You know? Just, I don't know. Sometimes I just want my life to be a movie.
Yay. I feel it.
You know, sometimes I need that in my life.
People wouldn't like my film. Someone would do a grand gesture and I'd be like, cute.
Slams door.
How is he not screaming? Honey, and this is real. You can bring Brandy to my door and I'll be like, oh my gosh, I'm a freak
Girl,
the fuck
come
out
in.
and love Brandy and leave
Brandy,
you right
girl,
outside.
No, literally, girl, come in.
And leave you right outside and leave and go talk to my girl and then show her out, walk her to a car and then go back inside. And you can be like, well, he never talked to me. Sure didn't,
because you never talked to me. You just showed up.
Just showed up with Brandy. Okay, great. I cannot wait to chop it up with my girl. I love you so much. That nigga did some shit.
Right. So I left his ass outside.
He can't come in. What you mean? Wait, I brought her here. So
Outside dog.
what'd you do?
Outside dog.
Oh, goodness.
Deep.
Jesus. So my next question is, okay, so you get your apology, right? How do you feel when you do get your apology? Like, does it calm you down?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
It still takes me a little bit of time. Like, I do appreciate it and I acknowledge it and I enjoy it, but I'll be like, I just need like 5 more minutes. Yeah.
When it's a real apology,
I just really need
your apology takes time in general. Like,
Yeah.
the apology is going
Yeah.
to take at least 30 minutes. Because it's not just an apology, it's a conversation about what was happening.
Yeah.
So that you can understand where I'm coming from and why I felt a certain way. And you can apologize for the different layers of how you made me feel. So by the time we get to that last layer, I feel cool. Because it's been about 30, 40 minutes.
Yeah.
So, like, we've talked about every single thing. This is why I felt this way, and this is because you did this, and we're gonna nip it in the bud, and we're gonna go through each little layer and each little detail. By the time it's over, I'm like, all right, we're cool now. Give me a hug, give me a kiss, let's have sex. You know, all those things.
Oh, okay.
That's for a partner. It's all. A partner apologizes to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
You had to let us know.
Yes.
Okay.
People getting the wrong idea, honey.
People just start
Friends
hopping
gonna
in your
come
DMs.
and apologize. What?
Hey, I'm sorry.
Who are you? Who are you? Niggas trying to date me. I'm
what
sorry. What? Why are you? What'd you do? I just heard the podcast and I wanted to say I'm sorry.
No, drop them jaws.
No, that's not how it
Drop
works.
them.
That's not how it works.
Oh my goodness. I think I feel the same way. Like, of course, if you're giving a real apology and you know what you did and you laid it all out and you're like, I apologize, blah 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 blah. Yeah, after some time, I'm gonna be like, all right, let's go to Olive Garden.
Let's get the breadsticks
Let's
with
get
the
the
Alfredo.
breadsticks. Let's go.
Let's do the thing. Let's do our big one.
Let's do our big ones.
I'm dead.
Hit up Chili's.
Yeah. Chicken crispers. What
Yeah,
you want?
yeah. You want some Texas cheese fries?
Can we get some sauce to go?
Yeah, enchilada soup.
I'm dead. Yeah, they don't really, I mean, it calms me, but it just takes me a little bit of time to really like fully calm down.
Yeah.
Because usually when they're like cooking up their apology, I'm over here cooking up like the various imagined scenarios of how our conversation will go when they walk back in this fucking room, and like what I'm gonna say and what they're gonna say and then how I'm gonna respond and how they're gonna respond to that. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, so I'm still like in worked up mode. So when I get that apology, I be like, oh, okay, just give me a second. I was ready to go to war,
Right.
but now I gotta bring it on
I had
down.
them in the can for you, baby. It was ready to get you down.
I was ready. Are y'all even comfortable like being apologized to?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I just had to ask. Sometimes it makes me a little uncomfortable
Oh.
because I know like it's because you did something that upset me.
You are such a soul. You're really
you're
a tender soul.
I am
Beautiful.
It's
So,
tender.
you're so tender, honey. You should be hurting. Hello? Like what?
Me?
I'm supposed to feel bad for you. No, not you.
The person.
The person. I'm like you, so you should be hurt. I don't feel uncomfortable at all.
Yeah.
You should feel uncomfortable.
Yeah, get on bended knee, nigga.
Right? Like I don't.
Yeah. So my next question is, okay, so say it's in reverse. All right. You are the one who has upset somebody, made them mad. You've disappointed them. They've lost trust in you and they want an apology from you. How do you react in those situations?
Not Uno flip.
Uno flip.
Go ahead, Wes. You got something to say. Really seemed like you had something on the tip of your tongue there.
It's about to burst out.
Listen. It's not often that I gotta apologize to somebody. Thank God. I got some sense. But there are times where I gotta apologize. But I'm usually apologizing because somebody did something to me. And whenever you go low, I'll go to hell.
Yeah.
So we may have been having an argument, and you may have known that you made me upset, and I'm like, it's okay, I got you with this one. And I know it's wrong. I know it's wrong.
So that's why I said it.
Oh, I know it's wrong. But I'm not gonna give my apologies to you. Give yours. Because the reason why you got that was because you came to me with that. So once you apologize for that, then I'll give you mine.
I'm crying.
But I'm not gonna go in reverse.
Right. I'm gonna do my big one.
I'm not gonna be like, even though you made me mad, I'm gonna apologize first. No. But I know how to give an apology. I give an apology.
Okay.
They're rare.
Oh.
But I give them. They and I'm not afraid to give them. Like, if I know I did something wrong or made somebody mad, I will gladly apologize. Quickly. When you let a motherfucker think on shit, ooh, so much other stuff come up. So no, you should apologize quickly.
Yes.
But there have been times where someone has asked me for an apology, and I've been like,
that's just terrible.
because I really do not think that you should be feeling this way. And that's where my explaining comes in, right?
Yeah.
Like you said.
Exactly.
Because whenever I do not feel,
Yeah.
and I've been in a situation where I don't feel like I owe you an apology.
Ooh.
It's hard for me to give it because it's not genuine.
Right.
And I only give genuine apologies.
Exactly.
So I really have to try to understand where you're coming from. And it may take me some time. But you may get it.
What if you don't understand what they're coming from?
You're probably not getting it.
Then they cut you off. And
Yeah,
they're
it's
like, "Well,
okay.
fuck
You have the right.
You have the right to be mad.
Okay, you've got the right, because I need to want to apologize to you. I need to feel like I need to, and I need to know why I'm doing it.
Yeah.
And if it comes like that, then the apology's going to come just as quickly. But if I really have to think on why am I apologizing to this motherfucker,
Oh my God.
10 times out of 10, it's not happening.
That's hilarious.
But I have been in the situation. And I think there's one person who's gotten it out of me. Where I've been like,
One person.
There's one person.
In all this life of you, of yours.
Because I remember it so vividly. I said, "Oh gosh, I remember how hard it was for me to apologize for that because I did not think I did anything wrong, but
Oh, my
I really apparently hurt their feelings." And I was like, "Damn, that's wild because I did not do that." But okay, cool. Like, and it took me a minute, but I did it. So be proud of me.
I did it. I did the work.
Because it does not happen with everybody. It's hard, okay? Apologizing is not easy.
No.
Yeah. That's pretty much what I was getting to in the end of all this. It's just that
It's not
apologizing
easy.
ain't easy. It takes a lot of, strength and courage.
Absolutely.
And yeah, to really just put your arms down and be like, you're right. Or it doesn't even have to be like a you're right. It's just like I noticed that I really did upset you. And I got to hold myself responsible for that. Or you got to hold me responsible for that. So I'm going to apologize to you. And that might be hard because that's letting you know that you did some kind of wrong to some person that you care about. And that's hard to accept sometimes.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's why I had to ask it both ways. Like, we talked all through how we want to get apologized to, but once it's time to turn it back, then it's like, and it's like, yeah, getting them is lovely, but giving them is so hard.
So freaking hard.
It's easy whenever you know you did something wrong, but whenever you didn't do anything wrong,
it's the worst.
You think you didn't do anything.
No, you ain't do shit wrong.
No, you ain't do shit. You ain't do shit. They just
no. There's something going on. There's something going on. There's something going on. There's something going on.
Some people really don't deserve them, and then you're forced to.
Yeah, some people
I mean, you guys remember childhood. Somebody do something to you, you ain't do nothing to them, and they just like, you need to go apologize to her.
No,
bitch, she did something to me.
Yeah,
won't be doing that. Every action deserves that action. Deserve that reaction.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yeah, there's definitely sometimes you will be like, you don't get no apology out of me,
right?
And that's just that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, do we have any last comments, questions, concerns?
You ain't do nothing wrong.
See,
okay.
Sometimes you did do something wrong. All right. Sometimes you did something wrong.
You ain't doing nothing wrong.
See that right there? That right there?
I'm a menace. I'm sorry.
But yeah, that's all we have this week.
I'm just so careful. I dye
my God.
eyes. I'm sorry. I dye my eyes and I cross my T's before I'm really careful. So if I did something to you and you tell me that I need to apologize and I know I didn't. Okay, I'm done. I love y'all.
Love you.
I'm going to pray for you and your journey.
Pray, baby. Pray for the journey.
I pray for you. You pray for me. I love you. I need you to survive.
But we love y'all so much. Thank y'all for watching and listening to this episode of The Black Umbrella. Happy TBU Thursday. Make sure you follow us on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, YouTube, all that stuff at TBU Podcast. Send us an email, theblackUmbrellaPC@gmail.com. Let us know how you handle apologies, okay? How do you like to receive them? And how do you give them? Do you give them? Are you stingy with them like Wes?
Mm-hmm. It's okay to be stingy.
Let us know.
Don't feel bad.
If you're watching over on YouTube and if you're listening and you didn't know you can watch, yes, you can. Go over to YouTube. Type in TBU Podcast. We're going to pop right up. And you can watch all of our episodes there. Make sure you subscribe, like the videos, comment on the videos, and, hit that bell. So you get notified every time we post a video. And, is that it?
That's it.
That's it. So thank y'all so much for listening and watching. We love you so much. We'll talk to y'all next week. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.